Hey everybody, welcome to Live on Wednesdays today. If you are joining me on YouTube, be sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a single one of my lives. I will also be showing this in my Facebook private group, My Freedom Journey. So if you want to join that as well, there's things I share in there that I don't share anyplace else as well. So today we're going to talk about the benefits of magnesium with thyroid and other autoimmune health. Now, like most minerals, magnesium is not produced by your body. So it has to be replaced every day by the food you intake or by the supplements that you take in. But magnesium is super, super important because it is responsible for over 300 different enzymatic reactions that help to make proteins and DNA. And we all know the DNA and proteins are really important building blocks for our body, okay? It is also beneficial and helpful for making bone and regulates muscle and nerve function, regulating blood sugar levels, blood pressure. There's just so many things that it does. So you might think, well, I can get enough magnesium in the food that I eat. And typically speaking, that would probably be true. However, because of the way the typical farming practices are and so forth, the nutrients in the actual soil have been depleted. And so the food that is grown on them are depleted of those nutrients as well. So, I mean, you could be eating all kinds of really, really good foods, but you may not necessarily be getting the nutrients that you need. Now, eating something that's more organic and are sustainably and organically farmed, you would have a little bit more benefits from that. Let's see what I was going to say. Yeah. Nutrient-dense foods are really good. I'll give a list of them later. There was one study that said at least 75% of Americans are magnesium deficient. They're not intaking enough, or this is where I was going to go before, or their body is not absorbing what you're taking in. Okay, so that can be due to things like your inflammation in the body. That's due to autoimmune conditions, leaky gut, things like this. So if we're not absorbing it, no matter how much food we take in, we're not going to be absorbing all of it. And in other words, you might have to take in more, like 2 times, 3 times, 4 times the amount you normally would to just get the daily amount that you need. Okay. Just some things I wanted to throw out there. There are other things that also contribute to magnesium deficiency, like medications, conditions such as Crohn's disease, celiac, IBD, type 2 diabetes, chronic diarrhea conditions. These are things that can also contribute to it. So what might be some magnesium deficient signals? Okay. Muscle cramping. I mean, I know I've had them. In my leg, oh man, they hurt. But especially when you're exercising. Restless leg syndrome or muscle spasms, headaches, migraines, anxiety. I did not know that, by the way, that migraines was a signal for a magnesium deficiency. Anxiety, depression, constipation, fatigue. These are all things that could be signaling that you have a magnesium deficiency. In June of 2021, Discover magazine stated that 10 million Americans, or 3% of the population, have a dysfunctional thyroid, and is estimated that another 14 million are misdiagnosed or undiagnosed. So why is magnesium beneficial for thyroid and other autoimmune health issues? Well, first of all, you need magnesium to convert the T4 to the T3 so that the cells can get the more potent form of the thyroid hormone. It is essential to have that. So if you do not have enough magnesium, you are going to have a low functioning thyroid. Okay? Hello, hypothyroidism. It reduces inflammation. Autoimmune diseases create inflammation, such as Hashimoto's. If it goes unchecked, it can lead to systemic inflammation, which then can lead to increased infections and food sensitivities. Hello, leaky gut. And then because of that, it can reduce the amount of nutrients that are absorbed, then leading to deficiencies and other deficiencies. Magnesium can relieve sleeplessness or insomnia. And when you improve your sleep, it's going to improve your body's ability to process the food, to regulate blood sugar, and to control inflammation. Okay? So if you're controlling inflammation, we're controlling deficiencies because we're controlling what's happening in the gut. Reduces migraine headaches. There was a research study that showed people with lower magnesium levels were those with the ones who had migraines. It lowers blood pressure. It has a calming effect, and it's a muscle relaxer. So again, anybody with those autoimmune conditions such as fibromyalgia, Raynaud's, and chronic fatigue syndrome can be benefited by increasing your magnesium. And it's beneficial for heart health. So what are some ways that you can increase magnesium? Well, they say for men, the requirement is like 400 to 420 milligrams, depending on your age. And for women, 310 to 320 milligrams. Don't worry if you get more than that. There's no real risk of getting too much magnesium other than affecting your lower plumbing hemisphere, as I like to call it, because it will help you go to the bathroom a little bit more. And if you're going too much, you want to cut back. But this inability to go is also part of sometimes autoimmune health issues. So ways to increase your magnesium through food. And I'm going to focus on autoimmune protocol foods or nutrient-dense foods because I'm focusing on those with autoimmune diseases here and autoimmune health conditions. However, there are, you can look it up. There are a few other foods that you can add to this to get more magnesium. But we're talking like your green leafy vegetables like spinach, avocado, banana, salmon, your fish, salmon, halibut, raisins, chicken, beef, broccoli, apple, carrot. These are all really, really good sources for increasing your magnesium. So that's pretty much it for today, folks. I hope you can go out and now incorporate some of these foods into your diet and to think about how important magnesium is, because it really incorporates so much into your overall health and wellness. Now go slay the day.